Hi everyone, Dinosaur Ranger Anthony here from Stomp Chomp Roar, and I have some replica dinosaur fossils that I just got sent to me, and I want to go ahead and unbox this and show them you guys what I got. Now, we got some of these for our birthday parties that we do in Omaha, Nebraska. We like to take these into the school classrooms, child cares. I'm hoping to start putting these into some of my virtual lessons we're doing as well. So let's just go ahead and get started and dig right in. I got about 15 replicas in here, number of dinosaurs. We got a Cenozoic creature. So this one is our Hadrosaur skin impression. So you can see it still has that pebbly-like, reptilian-like skin impression. This is a Hadrosaur dinosaur, so that's a duck-billed dinosaur. And you can see, even though we see evidence of some feathered dinosaurs, we still see this pebbled-like, reptilian-like skin. So that's our Hadrosaur skin impression. Next we'll do our Troodon, however you like to say it. It's the foot claw. So here's the foot claw, the Troodon. One of the most intelligent dinosaurs that ever lived. There's a picture of him on there. They figure out how they can figure out how smart the dinosaurs are is they do a ratio of their body mass, their body weight, compared to the brain cavity, how large the brain would have been inside their skull. So this animal had a very large brain cavity, a large brain compared to its kind of smaller body, so they can determine that it's one of the most intelligent dinosaurs that ever lived. Now next we have our Edmontosaurus Tooth. Here's our Edmontosaurus right here. Another duck-billed dinosaur. Now this is the Edmontosaurus Tooth, and you can kind of see it has that little razor-sharp blade on there. They would have multiple rows of these teeth in their mouth. They were self-sharpening. They would have been able to tear away at the vegetation as it was chewing. And like I said, they would have probably thousands of these in their mouths. The Parasaurolophus had over 1,000 teeth. So they would have had all these just rows of these teeth to be able to chop up that vegetation. So that's our Edmontosaurus tooth. We'll stick with the Edmontosaurus, and this is our Edmontosaurus toe bone fossil. So this would have been in the foot at the front of the toe of the Edmontosaurus. Pretty neat, very cool shape it has. That's the toe bone of the Edmontosaurus, the duck-billed dinosaur. Next, let's do the Triceratops. It's a ceratopsian from the late Cretaceous period, some 65 million years ago. Now, it has the root on it. We can see like the root of our teeth. And the Triceratops would have had a beak-like mouth, and it would have had a mouth filled of these teeth in there. It's a herding herbivore dinosaur, so it was eating plants as well. That's our Triceratops tooth. Next, we got our Ankylosaurus Scoot. So the Ankylosaurus, he's the armored back dinosaur. Some of them have the club at the end of their tail. This is the Scoot that would have sat down its armored back, and it would have helped protect it from predators. And it's pointing up, so that means it's being protected from things coming down on it. So the theropod dinosaurs that are looking down, trying to bite down on the Ankylosaurus, these would be sticking up, to be able to protect its back. Let's see, what else we got in here? We've got our Spinosaurus tooth. So there's our Spinosaurus. You guys all know him. He's got the sail on his back. More narrow snout compared to the T-Rex. And their tooth, they're a lot straighter than the T-Rex as well as other theropod dinosaurs. So it's got those straight teeth, help it when it was swimming in the swampy areas of what is now today Northern Africa. And it would have been able to catch fish. And I think those straight teeth would have helped it more when it was fishing for fish in the swampy waters it lived in. Let's see, what else? Here's our Camarasaurus thumb claw. So that's our sauropod dinosaur. It's kind of like the Brachiosaurus. It's got the long neck, long tail. Looks like the Camarasaurus, it has the vertical head rather than more the horizontal like the Diplodocus. So this would be the thumb claw. Now our company logo, we have the Brachiosaurus footprint. I'm pretty sure on the front feet, their thumbs, like us, they have the thumb claw on their front feet. And I'm pretty sure their hind legs, their back legs, the first 3 toes had somewhat of a claw on it. pretty neat item. It's our thumb claw replica fossil of our Camarasaurus. Now let's move into the Cenozoic Era for a minute, get out of the Mesozoic Era. This is our Megatherium, our giant sloth, our Megalonyx jeffersoni hand claw. So everybody that likes the sloths nowadays, this is from the giant sloth that lived around the Ice Age, the Pleistocene period. So that's our thumb claw right there. Pretty neat item. Back to the Spinosaurus aegypticus. We have our Spinosaurus hand claw. So the Spinosaurus, it had longer arms compared to, you know, a lot of the theropods counterparts, especially the T-Rex, and also had 3 fingers, 3 claws, compared to the T-Rex only had the 2. So it's pretty neat. You know, it's really big. Spinosaurus hand claw. This might be my favorite one so far. Very neat item. Very neat replica fossil. And next is our Camarasaurus Tooth. So this is the sauropod, long-necked dinosaur, and its tooth is shaped like a spoon. Some sauropods had spoon-shaped teeth, others had pencil-shaped teeth. So like our Brachiosaurus, our Camarasaurus, it's got this spoon-shaped teeth, and their spoon teeth would have ripped the vegetation, the leaves, right off the branches. They would have swallowed them whole. They didn't have big enough muscles in their heads to be able to constantly chew, and they needed to eat so much food that they didn't have time to chew for 10 seconds for each bite. So they literally had to rake the leaves off the branches, swallow them whole. So that is our spoon-shaped tooth. We'll do another tooth. This is off our Megalodon. A little smaller than I thought it was going to be. I've seen bigger ones, but this is our Megalodon tooth. And the tooth is the only thing that fossilizes on sharks, on our Megalodon. And in order for us to figure out how big they were, we do the size of their teeth. And we compare it to sharks that we have today. So they figure out which tooth it is in their mouth, and how big it is. And then they do calculations off of sharks we have around today to figure out how big the shark probably was back then. That's our Megalodon tooth. Way bigger than sharks we have around today. Next, we'll do our Tyrannosaurus Rex Tooth. Pretty big tooth. Look at that bad boy. Now, compared to our Spinosaurus tooth, like I was mentioning a little earlier, we can see the Spinosaurus tooth, it goes straight down, whereas our T-Rex has more of a curvature to the tooth. And that's because when he's hunting, say a Triceratops during the late Cretaceous period, when the T-Rex would bite on the Triceratops and say the Triceratops started to pull away to get away from the T-Rex, these curved teeth, when the Triceratops pulled away, the teeth would go deeper into the skin, into the flesh of the animal. So it would have been able to help the predator keep its prey. So a pretty neat tooth there. Now our last item, we've got our Theropod Egg. Our life-size egg of a theropod dinosaur. Again, those are bipedal carnivores. And it kind of looks like a little potato. You know, dinosaur eggs aren't gigantic. They're not, you know, the size of this table. They're not 4 feet big, 4 feet long. And the reason is if you had an egg that large, the eggshell would have to be really thick in order to be able to keep its own weight without crushing itself. And it would have been too hard for the dinosaur to crack out of it if the shell was that big. And the eggshells actually have little pores, like how we have pores on our face, and that allows oxygen to be able to circulate into the egg as well. So that is our theropod egg right there. The theropod eggs are more oval shaped, whereas our sauropods, we see they're more circular, like a grapefruit, maybe a small volleyball. So that is our theropod egg right there. So these are just a few of our replicas, you guys. We're excited, like I said, to get these into some of our birthday parties we do. I'm especially going to bring our T-Rex tooth or Spinosaurus claw. And I'm thinking about maybe making a necklace out of our Edmontosaurus tooth, because I'm out of Omaha, Nebraska, and the only fossil evidence we have from dinosaurs is some footprints from a duck-billed dinosaur. So I think they'll really relate to my home state of Nebraska. But you guys, please check out our virtual lessons at stompchomproar.com. Like I said, we have a variety of virtual lessons about dinosaurs, rocks, fossils, ice age mammals, and you can even customize your own lesson as well. So please go check those out, and we look forward to doing a lot more YouTube videos here in the near future. But you guys all have a great rest of your day and have a great weekend. See you guys.